Alright, so as discussed in class when talking about wiring up the front panels, USBs and audio and all the LEDs that go on the front so that you can see what's happening on your computer, we discussed in class about downloading the manual and finding out what wires go where on the motherboard. So I've downloaded the motherboard manual, and this was the page that we're looking for, and I scrolled through till I found it and then printed it out. And these two headers are located here on the motherboard, in other words right down here. So that one is P2 and that one's P1. So let's look at P2 and we'll do the speaker first. So here's the speaker, here's the plug for it. How do you actually work out what is negative and what is positive? Quite easy for black and red, but when there's other colours involved like green and white, orange and white, purple and white, sometimes you'll want to know if you can tell the two apart. So roll it over onto its back using a magnifying glass. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little arrow right down at the base down here on the red wire. So that's the best for me to see it. Arrow means that it's positive. So we now look at our diagram. We go the speaker, the positive goes on the outer one on P2, so positive is red, so it goes on the furthest one that way on the second header. So that's in place. Now let's just roll over the next ones. So we'll grab whichever one that comes to hand first. So the purple one. Luckily mine's actually say what they are, so reset switch. Some of the older ones won't have this writing on them and you'll need to track them back to where they're going. So reset switch, look for the reset switch, it's on P1 and it is second down with the positive towards the end. So the positive in this case is the arrow there is purple on P1 on the bottom. So purple goes there. Grab the next one, in this case it's the green. Now we have a 3-space pin and a 2-space pin, and it is the power LED. So we look for the power LED and we notice that it needs only a 2-space pin, so we just use that one. The positive is the green power LED, so the green goes towards the front on P2 and the bottom. So on the bottom, one back, right there. It should leave one on the end, which it does. Next one, power switch. So we look for the power switch. There it is there. Positive is on the third one down with the blank at the top. Positive in this case is going to be red. So we align it. And it's on P1. So third one down. It should leave 2 on the end. Done. So first one, the negative is on the first pin, positive is on the third one down. And keep in mind that we have a blank one at the top there. Alright, so what's next? Hard disk drive LED. So you look for the hard disk drive LED, there it is there. Nice easy one. Positive arrow is there, so orange is positive. And it's right on the outer edge of P1 on the bottom, and that's that one. that is all our little wires done. What we're left with is two other ones for the front. One is audio and one is USB. Now sometimes your old motherboards don't have these little headers, and you'll need to actually sort out your wires and plug them into the individual places for them. But in our case, we're lucky we've got headers, and it's got a blank one to stop you from plugging into the wrong hole. So for audio on our motherboard, if we were to look back in our manual and find the audio's over here, the blank hole it's that way, and just need to line it up and secure it. For the USB on the front panel, USB, we want to look, and we've got a blank hole in this corner, so check for the blank hole on our header for USB 1, and it is right there, and slot him into place. So that's all our wiring done for the front panel.